ourselves Harare Province and Mashonaland West with the aim of cascading it to other provinces for the purpose of better management of our traffic movements. And it basically a problem. And because the operator based in Harare, anozivana na commissioner chikuru, anozivana na commissioner Nyazema. Nyazema ndinozivana na kumashwest but bhazi rako ristaki kwa mtani. I know mune mapurisa ariko taurai navo. And then you are kutaura navo for the purpose to one smooth movement of traffic. Kwete kuti bhazi release live. But for management kuti traffic information zvakanaka. Saka ndinoida kungoexplaina kuti meetings akadai where we see ourselves with the Mashonaland West provincial commanders and district commanders, as well as Harare provincial and district commanders. They are very good and they are held for the management of traffic. They also talk of traffic management is something which is very big, as you have seen. So what we have focused at today is just one of the key strategies to manage traffic management. There are a lot of other various strategies that are used in traffic management, but we have come mainly focusing on rejuvenating the speed monitoring machine strategy that was ably given to us by the Zimbabwe Passenger Transport Organization, as we've already been mentioned before. Their generosity is worth mentioning, and their generosity is worth acknowledging. I was listening carefully when the presenter from City Council was even now taking the strategy a little bit further, that if it is possible, then we can even link with the committee of buses as well. So this is a presentation. These are brighter presentations that come as a result of engagement meetings like this. So we have also seen it as province that the problems that are faced by long distance buses are not very much different from those that are also faced by the associations which operate in urban centers. Let me just give an example. When Proper Marsh West was presenting, he singled out Mr. Kwekwe, and he said the Haita is also in Chinoi's CBD. They are operating there. As they are there in Chinoi, we are also have Haita in Harare. So most of the problems are almost the same. So because of that background, we thought that as we are inviting the long distance buses, we were also supposed to bring the associations which are based here in the CBD, so that we help each other to deliberate on this key initiative for the speed monitoring, while at the same time bringing also some more ideas to the management of traffic. So that is why you see we had invited the Association for Counties and the passengers as well. So with this background, ladies and gentlemen, I want to also add my voice to the importance of the speed monitoring machine device that was placed here at Harare Central. I'm told since its inception, it has yielded a lot of benefits, but we have seen it fit so that we meet for the purpose of rejuvenating it and probably highlight some issues that need improvement on the system, so that we maximize the benefits that we obtain from it. I've already listened to the commander for VIT. You see, they are also planning some issues surrounding the operation of this system, but because at some point we might not have met in a forum like this, we might not know what they are planning on the other side. But as he was presenting, they are also planning something which is very, very good to improve the system. We have also listened from the presentation from the traffic commander. They are actually working on a system which is very, very, very good, because decongesting the CBT is one of our top priority as traffic managers. So we really need to look at the system and make sure that it is given the priority that it deserves, so that we keep on improving it. What I may need to say at this point in time is that those bus owners who were reporting some differences in the number of your buses that you have against those ones which are not yet registered with the tracker, I want to take this opportunity to urge you to ensure that all your buses are put on tracker for the benefit of those two guys. Those two guys who made mainly the benefit of those two guys who purport to represent passengers and all of us. Because at one time I drive my car, at one time I am also a passenger. At it, associations. At some point, we only have my customers. So, we urge you to ensure that all your fleet is registered for easy monitoring. Let me also highlight some few challenges that we've been experiencing with the system for now, so that it can help us to improve it. Dr. Nanan. We expect the system to be upgraded if it is possible and in line with your capabilities. If the system is upgraded in terms of the broadband, which is reporting to be a little bit limited for us to be able to catch all the buses, and also upgrading in terms of the monitors. We were expecting that if it is within your capacity, if we can have some bigger monitors, or maybe one big monitor, so that when the operators are monitoring, they can easily see. Currently, I think we are using that small monitor for the desktop computer. It's good, but we also say if it is possible and if it is within your capacity, then we're also going to direct all the long-distance bus operators to put it across to the drivers. I think it should be something to do with the drivers. There is some point I always go to the machine, you'll find some little bit of tempering with the system. When the bus is somewhere there, you will be monitoring it. At some point, it disappears from the system. So when I critically try to look at it and ask those ones who are technically knowledgeable, they say the driver may at some point tamper with it, with the gadgets in the bus. So if something like that is happening, it is our prayer as law enforcement that the owners of the bus should impress upon the bus drivers that it's not supposed to be like that. Because the benefit is not for him to reach the distance in speed, but the benefit is for the safety of everyone along the road, as well as for the benefit of all the passengers. Yes, I think for on the issue of the speed monitoring machine, I think this is what we have. But all in all, ladies and gentlemen, I want to ask you to put your heads together for the leaders of the Zimbabwe Passenger Transport Association, Dr. Namanga and Dr. Mukuma, who came up with this initiative. This initiatives like that, we also need them, even from the urban associations. Let's keep on sitting down. We are the commanders, we are the leaders. Leaders, they always think strategically. So strategies like this, we also need some sort of strategies like that in the urban setup, so that we deliberate on those strategies here, we see the benefit of it, then together we can see how then to improve it. So before I go to my next words of conclusion, I want to ask us to put our hands together for these two doctors. Yes. Thank you so much. So we had called our counterparts, the seat of Harare, but we were mainly concerned on the planning side. I think you heard them when they stood up. They said no, they never had anticipated or expected to be asked questions from the traffic. But I really want to thank the young guys, because nevertheless they stood up and defended the city council in terms of any traffic issues that had been raised. That is good. Which means that we operated at the same time. I think for that answer, it was just perfect. No any issues out of that. So we had called the planning department for them to also highlight some of the planning issues which they will be having in terms of traffic management in the CBD. But I have been pardoned by Propo Mashwest here that one we are going to do that after he has closed the meeting. I don't know, maybe you want to close the meeting and we start again, I don't know. But we will try to see what will happen. So let me conclude by saying,